So I wanted to show a video of our watering setup for when we're traveling. So you guys had an idea for, when we're going on long trips, how do we keep our plants alive and watered? So this is the Beday automatically watering system. I know, kind of unfortunate name, but B-E-D-A-Y, I think is how you say it. And essentially you have two different ways you can water is by timing. There's also a moisture sensor that you can install inside the plants to water based on moisture. And essentially what it does is we do timing. So we essentially say, like in this case, at 8 a.m., water every 2 days, water for 1 minute, and then obviously a clock to know what time it is. It has a battery built into it. I think it lasts like maybe a month or so on battery, and it charges via USB-C. We just plug it in so it constantly has power, just so we don't have to think about it. And essentially what it does is it pumps the water in through these tubes, these little T-junctions, and then to these little watering things. And just to show you a little bit for how it works, I'm gonna do a little manual watering. It's really hard to do with one hand, but we'll go ahead and wake it up. That's about how loud it is. And then these little things, you can see they just drip out water, just a little bit of water. And that's essentially it. It just kind of does it automatically, and you can obviously manually water it if you need to. And then in order to help it, you can put it into a pot or like a cup, anything like that to hold water. But because we're leaving for such long periods of time, run the tube down, I have it run into these 2-gallon mason jars I found online. And they have these little weights to hold towards the bottom of the water. And this one has been watering just one single plant for like the last week or two, and has used like almost no water at all. So we'll see after we come back from our 2 months how much water ends up getting utilized. But the idea is that, someone can come in here and maybe check on it every few weeks or so, and it should be all good to go and watering. And so we have that one section over here. This is more like low water maintenance section that we have. And it's running every 5 days for 30 seconds, and that has its own dedicated mason jar of water. And what's nice about this is it also can be used for more permanent setups. So for example, I'm not good at remembering to water my plants. So in my office, I actually have this permanent setup in here where it's permanently set up, and I kind of cleaned it up to make it a little bit more hidden and you don't even see it. And I keep the little unit right here, and then have a different water jug that fits underneath here with a hole drilled into it for the tube. And yeah, it even allows you to do some really crazy things, like in our laundry room, we also have the same setup, and it is watering our hanging plants. So the idea being that keep our plants alive while we're gone for long periods of time. So yeah, this is the Beday automatic watering system, and yeah, I hope this is helpful.